Going on, everybody? Welcome back today, guys, to the channel. Gran Turismo 7 is fast approaching. The countdown has officially come. We are now 10 days away from GT7 launching, and I'm pretty excited. I mean, I am just going down memory lane with these Gran Turismo intros, and I wanted to kind of just do a throwback and rewatch some of these intros because they had so much good gameplay in them. The music, of course, was just as good. However, due to copyrights, I got to throw all my own stuff on here, but I remember exactly where I was, and I've told you guys this many times if you guys been a fan of the channel. I grew up with Gran Turismo. I still have my very first GT1 case that has a massive Kellogg sticker on it, because when I was a kid, I was an idiot and slapped that right on there from the cereal box, wherever I got that sticker from. I'm not really too sure, but it's just crazy to see how far GT has come as a brand, as a company, and to see now we are pushing out GT7 for the 13th installment of the game. Now, I actually didn't know that there was 13 copies. I seen that GT actually tweeted about this, and they had a really nice kind of timeline with all the games. So 1997 Gran Turismo 1 came out, and then 1999 Gran Turismo 2 came out, which is actually not a bad wait. It was only a 2-year wait, and then it was only another 2-year wait till GT3 came out, which I remember these games coming out, going to Blockbuster and not seeing a single copy available to rent. And it was a great time to be into racing games at that point in time, because obviously, there was no other game that really competed with GT on that level. You had so many different mini games to do. You had the licenses that just made you want to play more. And I remember exactly where I was at the time playing these games, where I was in my room, the setup that I had. I don't know if you guys have those memories as well, but the big thing were the intros of the games that really got you excited to play it. Gran Turismo did a great job. Need for Speed did a great job as well too. And I think companies kind of got a little bit lazy over this last decade, I feel like, with really good intros that were cinematic and fun and made you want to really hit that start button to play the game. And I really hope that GT7 delivers on a fantastic intro. I will be playing that as loud as my speakers will allow it for the first time. Super excited to play GT7. Obviously, I've pre-ordered it already. I've got the big deluxe edition. And if you guys were following me on Twitter and Instagram yesterday, I dropped a photo. Next Level Racing hit me up with a massive package. So that's what kind of I've been up to these last few days in the studio, was just kind of redoing my rig setup. So I got a lot to talk about in these next few days, a lot to show you guys as well too. Just been recording footage, organizing, setting up, and getting ready for the launch of GT7, right? I mean, I'd love to know down below if you guys are ready to play it. Going through all these old intros, just kind of brings you down that rabbit hole of, information and, just tidbits and, thoughts and memories of playing Gran Turismo over, the entire last, 2 decades of gaming. Now, there was a title that came out that I actually haven't heard about. I haven't really seen anything about. If you guys can let me know what this is, but the 2002 release of Gran Turismo Tokyo Collection. I'm not really too sure what that is. If it's a mashup, maybe, I don't really know, but that's included in the 13 launches of these titles. So I thought that was a little bit interesting. We did have GT4 with the prologue in 2003. It felt like that was a little bit later on, but I guess not. I mean, that's weird. Oh, that's right. GT5 also had a prologue. So GT4 came out in 2004. Gran Turismo HD in 2007. We then had prologue for GT5 in 2008. PSP got its release in 2009, which I do have. Great game. I wish I put a little bit more time into that though. 2010 had Gran Turismo 5. 2013 had GT6. 17, which now we're getting some big gaps out here. We just had a 3-year gap and now a 4-year gap from GT6 to GT Sport, which we've been playing now. So that's 2017 that last came out, and then we have the final boss GT7 coming out in 2022. So that's a 5-year gap. Absolutely wild. Hopefully it doesn't keep going up like this, and now we have a 7-year gap until the next one, which would be almost 2030 for GT8, man. Hopefully they don't do us like that, man. Please don't do that to us, Polyphony Digital, right? I don't think they would do that to us, but if they do it, I feel like we might have a good chunk of content on GT7, right? I mean, from what we've seen, the car list, the track list, it's only going to get bigger, hopefully, with content. This is, the new age of gaming, where a game can come out and still thrive after release because of additional content. Not saying Gran Turismo needs it in any way, because it doesn't, but they do have a massive door that they can open to allow more content to come in. And then maybe, you know, people have brought this up in the possibility of an open world title. Now, I don't think Gran Turismo would ever go open world and kind of go down that road, but if they did, they would sell a lot of copies. If they want to make some money, if they want to make more money, they would go open world just for the fun of it, see what they can do, test their limits, and, you know, try to compete against Forza Horizon. I think that would be an awesome rivalry to keep going, to see Gran Turismo kind of take back that crown almost and say, no, we can do it too, we can do both sides of it. I think it would be really cool. You know, GT always has that fan base that wants to just, you know, free roam with cops, have some fun with people. Just a thought, right? I mean, it would be pretty cool to see it. Is it going to happen? Probably not. They're gonna probably stick to what's, you know, been the bread and butter, been, you know, the motorsport heritage, and that's racing. And, you know, that's what, you know, GT is made upon, is racing, and they've been doing a damn good job of it since 1997, and they've been holding down the fort. And, you know, it's awesome to see this coming out and just being a part of every single title that has come out. Have I played every single one? No, but, you know, I've seen them come and go. I've seen them in the PlayStation magazines. I've seen them at the stores. I've passed them by, right? It's been cool to see Gran Turismo live on, and now to be a part of GT7 and, you know, have that launch where I'm now ready to compete online, not at, you know, the best of my abilities, because obviously a lot of the tracks I still need to put in time and, you know, some seat time, and that is the main reason why I wanted to redo my rigs in the studio. So, you know, Next Level Racing has been a huge help for that. Thrustmaster, Fanatec as well too, and we're going to be revealing that in the next coming days. So like I said, subscribe with post notifications. Gran Turismo 7 will be coming out on March the 4th. As of right now, I don't have an early access copy, so I will be having to go to the store on the morning of to pick it up at 10 o'clock, getting home probably, what, like 10:30, 11, installing, and then hopefully get my first episodes out by like 3, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to be probably trying to get at least 2 out for that day, and then, you know, after that, the flood of content. But, you know, just going back to these old school Gran Turismos, we may have to come back here. We got a couple days. I think there's 10 days, maybe. Bring out the PS2, PlayStation 1, maybe bring out the Game Shark, give us some free cash as well too, maybe, you know, advance my playthrough so I can just have some fun on some old school games, which is the main reason why I love having the Game Shark, just to progress through. You don't have to do some of these races, especially if you're just trying to spend a couple hours, just relive some memories and not grind through races driving a, you know, a Honda Civic that has no upgrades on it kind of thing. But obviously the memories are, you know, very dear for Gran Turismo for me, and I feel like there's a lot that I missed. There was a few things that I found out about, you know, just kind of looking in these last few days about GT, but Trial Mountain, there is a Easter egg of the Loch Ness Monster that has been in every single Trial Mountain that's been on GT. So, you know, I couldn't believe this. I found this on MattJ155's channel. I will link that down below, but if that's the case, that means they're going to be doing that on Trial Mountain on GT7. So we're going to get a 2020 Loch Ness Monster poking out of the water on that map. I am very excited to go through, find some of the Easter eggs. It seems like they've been actually putting quite a few of them in the games these last few decades, and I just haven't even noticed it. I didn't even know. Obviously, it's so hard to find Easter eggs unless you're really looking for them, but I'm just excited for a new year of racing. I mean, we have so many options. Obviously, NASCAR might be a thing, rally racing as well too, drag racing, drifting, mini games. Hopefully we get to go back to space for GT7. I don't know if that's going to be a thing, but I'm excited to just play it and enjoy it for 2022. There's, you know, a lot of games that come out. There's not a lot of them that you really are excited for anymore, and I think this is going to be one of the biggest games to get excited for in 2022. Now, is Forza Motorsport going to drop a game this year, or is it going to be the start of next year? I don't know. Are they going to try and compete with GT7? I think they might throw their hat in the ring. I mean, we don't really know yet. I don't think we know. Do we know? I don't know. What I do know, though, is that I'm tired, man. I've been building the rig for the last few days. Thankfully, the wife has been helping me as well, too, because obviously it is a lot. I'll show you guys a quick photo of everything laying on the ground. A little overwhelming when you're sitting there by yourself. You're like, uh-oh, right? what have I started here? But just a huge thank you to Next Level Racing. Their support on the channel has been ridiculous. You know, they have transformed my setups, my rigs to a whole nother level. Hence, right, Next Level Racing, man. Terrible dad joke. I'm so sorry, man. That's my dad joke of the day, man. Let me know yours down below. Huge thank you for watching some of these old Gran Turismo intros with me. Just reliving that, you know, that old vibe that GT brings, and I am very excited to listen to it, to hear all the new sounds that they got, the intro musics, you know, maybe some new sound effects. Obviously, GT is always king on the clicks, the buttons, the dings, right? I can't wait for this game, man. Just everything about it makes me happy, I feel like. I don't know what it is. Can you guys put a finger on it? I don't know. Maybe it's just that authentic car culture experience wrapped into a, you know, a disc, or in your case, just an online downloadable file, right? I wanted to get the full game this year, man. Some people say, Slap, why don't you just download it? I want the physical version, man, right? I'm one of those guys, man. I want to hold it. I want a tangible item in my hands, right? I don't know. Let me know down below. Let me know your favorite Gran Turismo intro. Let me know if you guys have pre-ordered it. Huge thank you for watching once again. Gran Turismo, fast approaching, less than 10 days. Next Level Racing, all their links will be found down below. We're going to be debuting that rig in a few days with a iRacing 1-year subscription giveaway. So, right? That's all I'm saying. It's going to be good, man. It's going to be real good. Huge thank you, like I said, once again. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. We got Grid Legends content going up for the first time on the channel with the full version game on the PlayStation 5 with the wheels. So I'm pretty pumped about that. Hopefully, we can be drifting in space. Did you see that man getting sideways in space? I want to be doing that again. I may have to come back to there with the wheel. I don't know. So many good titles, so many good moments. I just rambled on today. I just wanted to talk Gran Turismo. It got me excited. I seen people getting their codes early, right? I just want to play it, man. Huge thanks for watching. I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. I'm out. Peace.